That's my CISP photo. Yeah, when I had to do my CISP over COVID, you've obviously got the mask and everything on, so they took my picture with the mask. It's quite funny. Alright, so yeah, gonna do some more Try Hack Me Easy rooms, the free ones. So next one up is HYDRA. So we'll try and do the rest of these after as well. So got some good ones to do because I've done all the rubbish ones till now. Right, so without further ado, we've got text to speech on, music going. So HYDRA is a brute force online password cracking program, a quick system login password hacking tool. We can use HYDRA to run through the list and brute force authentication service. Imagine trying to manually guess someone's password on a particular service. We can use HYDRA to run through the password list and speed this process up for us, determining the correct password. It has the ability to brute force the following protocols. For more information of the options for each protocol in HYDRA, read the official Kali tools page. So we've got any interesting ones? FTP, Cisco Suite, HTTP, all of the different options. IRC, LDAP, MySQL, so databases, email, other database. Login, SMB, SMT, and like more email, SSH, TeamSpeak, Telnet, VNC. Okay. This often shows the importance of using a strong password if your password is common and doesn't contain special characters, or it's not above 8 characters, more likely 16 nowadays. Oh, what's this from? Like 3 years old. So yeah, double that number now. It's going to be prone to being guessed. 100 million password lists exist containing common passwords, so when an out-of-the-box application uses an easy password to log in, make sure to change it from the default. Often CCTV cameras and web frameworks use admin password as the default, which is obviously not strong enough. If you're using Kali Linux, HYDRA is pre-installed, otherwise you can download it here. If you don't have Linux or the right desktop environment, you can deploy your own Kali machine, which we've done. So, streak up. Right, so let's do the actual lab. Deploy the machine. Let's give that a sec. So the options that we pass to HYDRA depend on the service protocol we're attacking. For example, if we want to brute force HTTP, FTP, then the username being user and password will be in the password list. We'd use the following command. So HYDRA, TACL, the username, TAC capital P password list, .txt, and then the FTP address. The purpose of the deployed machine, we're using the commands to use HYDRA and SSH and a web form. So the SSH is the same, TACL username, P password list, machine IP, and then TAC T for SSH. T is the threads to use, okay. So a web form, same thing, but we give it the HTTP post form option and then a link to the fields essentially that you're posting to. So username field, password field, and then an incorrect. This is the pattern match that you're trying to check. So it'll do that login attempt, and if it comes back with incorrect, then that pattern match fails. So it'll retry. Yeah, there you go. It says it there. You should now have enough information to put this into practice and brute force yourself credentials using the deployed machine. Use HYDRA and brute force Molly's web password. What is the flag? So, just going to use this. So we want Molly. Just use rock Q and we'll go HTTP post form. Hey, fluffy bun buns, how are you? Let's copy this bit. I'm assuming it's going to use the same syntax. Right, you're on my suspicious user list. Let's stop monitoring. Maybe that's why text-to-speech isn't coming out. Oh no, I haven't allowed everyone to use it. There you go. Should hear you now. You are suspicious.
Fluffy Bun Buns 122 says.
Lol, I'm quite suspicious.
Voice, there you go. So if you want to change
You can change your TDS voice here. Web link.
There's a load of speaker options, so you can change how your voice sounds by picking a different person. So we want. Let's find. Copy the link. Go to the page. So this is the login field. We want to inspect. Let's see what the options are. So name is username, okay, password is password. And then we just do like test. Let's say your password is incorrect. So that incorrect will work because we're looking for that in the page.
Fluffy says.
Ooh, fun.
So then if we run this, which didn't work, let's try it again. Now we picked up an extra quote. Correct. Yeah. Why didn't it like that?
So what are we doing?
We are so this site is a test site, effectively teaching you how to use this tool called HYDRA, which is a password guessing program. And then this script, if I do it correctly, should actually run the script that logs me in. So just checking I've got it right.
Karafuru_Valiant_Volty says.
THM.
So we've got. Oh, I haven't put the IP in. What a donut. 10.10.196.189. There we go. So now it's going to go to that site, literally like I just typed it in. Task manager. And it's going to go like admin.
I'm still working on the Hackbox Academy.
Hey! Is that one of the paths? So we're just doing the completely free rooms at the moment. I refuse to pay for it until I've done the free content. So yeah, we're going to log in as Molly, which is there. And then we've got a list of passwords that it's just going to try, like password 1, password 2, password 3, and it's going to just smash through all of them. There we go. Might see some swear words in there. People like to log in with like fucker 1, 2, 3. thinking it's a safe password when it's not. So hopefully it's in the RockU list, otherwise we could be here a while.
As you password.
Fluffy says,
My brain barely functions regularly. I couldn't handle all this.
Let's try and fit it in. There we go. Yeah, it's like trying kittens, password Tommy, Pitbull. I saw there, wrestling, RockU. And it's just trying like hundreds and hundreds of passwords. So we've tried 2,000 now. And it's just going to keep going until it gets the right one, and it will get a successful login attempt. But yeah, I don't know how deep into this word list it's going to be. It could be quite some way in, and there's like 14 million to try. So yeah, how's everyone else been anyway? It's our next challenge as well after this. So if we get their password, we can log in as them, and then we'll get the flag. And then we'll brute force their SSH password, which should get us our next flag when we actually connect to their machine. So I'm guessing this flag is on the website, like just it'll be on the page, and then this will be in their home directory. Should we see what the hint is? If you've tried more than 30 passwords from RockU, you're doing something wrong. Yeah, okay. Right, so let's stop that. Why didn't that work? Maybe because we don't need to submit user. Just say Molly. No. I was doing Molly before, wasn't it? Yeah. Weird. Alright, why doesn't that work? Got F incorrect. Password. Maybe it's not pass. What have we got? Type password, name password. Let's just try. No, it's got it. It's a form field where the password is entered as password. Yes. Name, username. Should be all it needs. Oh, unless we can give it the login. Let's give it. Let's be explicit. Let's say IP/login. Might need to give it the web domain itself as well. We'll see. So either use www.module or use the module. Yeah. So I'm going to start with a slash. Will bloody work then. HYDRA URL syntax. Just show me the HYDRA command. HTTP post form, definitely did that, yeah. Name equals blah blah blah. So they've done it that way. I thought I did it that way and I didn't like it. I put it in front. Okay, so should be login there, and then should be it. Hey, there we go. Cool. So yeah, it helps when you tell it to scan the right URL. So we should be able to log in then with Molly and Sunshine, and then there's our flag with Hercules in the background. So we go back to the page, password in. Cool. And then now we need to brute force at SSH. So same sort of thing, but instead of this web login, we need SSH. And then what's the syntax for that one? So it's just dash. Well, we can set the threads and tell it to do SSH. So T for SSH. So now it's going to be trying to basically spin up an SSH connection. So it's going to do SSH Molly at 10.10.196.189, and then it's just going to try this like guessing of the password. So I just do Sunshine, and that it will work. It'll be a different password. Yeah, so it's going to keep trying loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of connections and passwords, and then hopefully we'll log in with it. There we go, butterfly. So yeah, if we do that command again, SSH Molly at 10, 10, 196, 189, and butterfly. So we've logged in. Let's do it.
You son of a bitch! I'm in!
Sound
I'm
Alerts
in.
says.
Msec play diamond for 0 bits.
Right, so with this we can do a... where are we at? Flag 2, so just do cat flag 2, and then that's our flag. I could paste it instead of copy it. Oh. Oh, incorrect. I don't think so. Pasted the same one. Oh yeah, wrong one. So copy that one. Submit. There we go, and we've done the room. Easy peasy. So what's next? Oh, I need to shut the room down. Let's do that. Terminate. And then we can start the next one. Right, so Hydra's done. Let's refresh. Search. Free only. And we'll do it. Oh, what's Chief Shop?